Hello, this is Will from Refuse to be Feeble. Two of the biggest misconceptions are, one, if I'm a dialysis patient, I can't do anything. And two, if I'm a transplant recipient, then I shouldn't have any problems. And this is further from the truth. Upon my first transplant, I was in the office with Dr. Bella, and he said to me, if you get a transplant, these are the things that could possibly happen to you. Now, this was in 2000 when he told me this. I had my first in 2001. He said, I'm diabetic, and he went on with a ton of things. And I remember looking at the spouse and saying, I don't think I want a transplant. I don't think I can handle this. Now, remind you, I was in my early 30s, and he got up from around his desk and he said to me, yes, you do. Because even though these things will possibly happen to you, you'll be strong enough to handle it. So that's why we continue to push the phrase stronger than affliction. And stronger than affliction came from actually the Bible. When the Apostle Paul was going around, the Bible said that he had a thorn in his side, an affliction, which means he had some sickness or disability. However, he was going around healing people. He was going around raising people from the dead. And he's thinking that if I can do all this for these people, why can't God heal me? So he went to God and he said to him, I'm going to make a bargain. If I or you were to heal me, then guess how much more I could do for you? And God said to him, my grace is sufficient, for in your affliction, my glory is magnified. So I tell people all the time, through all the surgeries and issues that I've had and being on dialysis 2 different times, I tell them I would not change a thing, because by not changing a thing, I can be a voice of reason, a voice of confirmation, saying that if I went through this and I'm okay, then you too can go through it. And trust me, I have had it all. The amount of surgeries, muscle tears, everything. But his grace is sufficient. So this is what we're doing here at Better You, Will Smith's Better You, Refuse to be Feeble, is to help people to be stronger than afflictions. Now, people come in and they train. They train why? Because they want to get better, to be able to deal with the problem, to be able to deal with MS. No, we can't cure it, but we can make you strong enough that if the MS has you where you can't walk, you're staggering and falling, we've got people now where they're not falling. They're doing lunges across the floor. One lady was falling every time and getting sick for weeks at a time. And for the last year and a half, she has not had one fall, not one. So what are we doing? My goal is to teach a person that if you have 2 lanes of highway and one lane has a bunch of potholes in it and you have to fix it, what do people do? They close down the one lane, they divert all the traffic to the other lane. You're gonna get traffic jam, you can't move, and this is the way the body is doing. What I tell people we like to do is, yes, you have those 2 lanes and one has tons of potholes, but I don't close down that lane. What I do is go to the side and I build another 2 lanes. And when those lanes are completed, I then close down the one lane that has potholes and open up the other 2, giving us now 3 lanes. I repair the 4th lane or the 1st lane if I can, as much as I can, and open it up. Now you see how traffic flows. So our bodies are like that. People look at it as if a sickness come upon them. Oh, I can't do the things that I used to. I was strong before. When I was in high school, I was at my best. You don't realize you were not using your full potential in high school. And as you got to college and your age went more or older, you started to lose what you were using before. So what we're doing here is opening up the other pathogens that you weren't using and trying to repair the ones that you are losing. That's what it's all about. But through that, you will still have the aches and the pains and the arthritis. We can't remove that. You will still have the MS. We can't remove that. But what we can do is make you strong enough so the symptoms don't bother you. I have one lady here, Pam, who's in her 80s, went to the doctor and the doctor said, wow, with all that arthritis in your neck, you must have a lot of pain. And she said, what arthritis? Refuse to be feeble.
We are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble. I said, yeah, we are the people that refuse to be feeble.